Share a tweet WhatsApp degraded StumbleUpin mail. Greenpeace activists have boarded a 24,000-ton ship carrying Volkswagen cars to the UK and say they won't leave until the vehicles are returned to Germany. The campaigners used kayaks and boats to approach the boat in the Thames estuary before climbing on board at 8:30 a.m. this morning. Greenpeace volunteers in kayaks and boats board a 23,498-ton ship on a major import route bringing Volkswagen diesel cars into the UK. The Clean Air campaigners draw up alongside the huge car carrier in the Thames estuary. They were hanging from a 27-meter unloading door, while 40 other volunteers stormed a dockyard in Kent, where several thousand Volkswagen vehicles are being held. The manufacturer came under fire in 2015 when it was revealed it installed software in some cars to cheat emissions tests. Activist Janet Barker, a support worker from Wales, said diesel cars are toxic, so we're here to block VW imports on behalf of all of the children who are the most acutely affected by the health impacts of diesel fumes. Volunteers gain access to the vehicle park at Sheerness Port in Kent after scaling fences. They are attempting to immobilize all of the VW diesel cars. VW's polluting vehicles are adding to a public health emergency harming thousands of people. The other volunteers at Sheerness Docks in Kent, where the ship's vehicles are headed, are attempting to immobilize the VW diesel cars already there by removing the keys. They are also lifting the bonnets and labeling the engines with messages calling on VW to ditch diesel. Campaigners have also hung a 50-square-meter banner on the ship's unloading ramp showing the face of a 12-year-old girl, called Sefi, covered by an air pollution mask. Volunteers gain access to the vehicle park at Sheerness Port in Kent after scaling fences. They are attempting to immobilize all of the VW diesel cars. Greenpeace says Sefi, who has respiratory problems, represents all children affected by air pollution. Air pollution expert Professor Jonathan Gregg said we know that air pollution and diesel emissions can greatly impact children, from childhood lung development to asthma. Given the scale of the air pollution problem in London, it's sadly predictable that we're seeing so many children across the capital, like Sefi, suffering from respiratory problems. Drastically reducing diesel emissions would immediately reduce children's exposure and improve their long-term health. Aircrew Union calls for urgent inquiry into toxic air in passenger planes. Gay anti-racist activist gains exclusive access to leading figures inside world's most disturbing far-right network. It may worry you that much of our mainstream press is increasingly reporting with a strong right-wing bias. Most of our media is owned by a handful of offshore billionaires with personal agendas. More worrying is the staggering decline in independent investigative journalism. It costs a lot to produce, so many publications facing an uncertain future can no longer fund it. With nobody to hold the rich and powerful to account or report on the issues that don't fit with the mainstream narrative, your help is needed. You can help support free, independent journalism for as little as 50p. Every penny we collect from donations supports vital investigative journalism. Share a tweet WhatsApp degraded StumbleUpin mail.